Am I the abnormal? Am I the abnormal for throwing out a piece of art my boyfriend ruined? Well, 2 years ago, I saw an original watercolor piece that I liked, and I contacted the artist and bought it. When the piece arrived, I sought a frame for it, but I hadn't been able to find a frame for that size every time I went to the store. They were all too big or too small, so I just kept the piece in an envelope in my desk. I would sometimes look at it and remember I had to find a frame for it, but then I would later forget about it again. Work, family, and life leaves little time to devote to thinking about a frame for a painting. And I don't have any framing businesses near me, so that wasn't an option either. Well, today my boyfriend is dusting and he comes out of the office showing me the painting on a spare frame he had been using for something else. I ask him if that frame is 9 by 12. He tells me it's 8 by 10 and that he had to cut a piece of the artwork to make it fit. When I look at the piece, it went from a centralized composition to having the composition indented to the left because he cut an entire inch on the side to save the artist's signature, which was on the extreme opposite end. For reference, imagine if you cut the Mona Lisa to the point where her head is no longer in the center. When he notices I'm perplexed, he nonchalantly tells me that the painting was in an envelope anyway, so it's better if it's out so we can see it. I get mad because this is not the first time he has taken something of mine and given it away or offered to somebody or just not asked and just do whatever he wants with it. His mother does the same thing with his things at her house. So in their family, if you're not using something, anyone can do with it as they please. What? Oh my God. I explained to him, in my family, you don't do anything with other people's stuff. So I have a tendency to ruminate on thoughts. So I try not to engage in negative emotions because then I just can't let go of them. And I cycle and cycle through them, and it makes my life miserable. And I have to devote a lot of energy to get me back to feeling normal. But every time I looked at the frame painting, I felt a new wave of sadness and anger and frustration just ripple over me. So I took the frame down and I took the painting out of it and I ripped it into 4 pieces and I threw it in the garbage. When my boyfriend saw it, he was shocked and visibly hurt. I get that his intentions were good, but he ruined a piece of art that was not his to begin with. Well, now it's awkward at home because I'm still fuming and now he's sad. So, am I the abnormal? Let me know.